at one point you gotta understand, for us, sorry for the noise in the background, it's good for the PlayStation, they got all sorts of stuff, anyway, you have to understand that, at one point there was like, it seemed like 5 daily actives. The other day it was like 51. Today actually, 51, 52 I think. So it's doing good. I'm hoping that we can get Kanshi, who is the big time really owner of the game, more or less. It's not Dan Dev, I thought it was. But then again, I wasn't paying attention. Shocker. I'm returning back to streaming. I'm going to be making more videos. It's not going to be as much as I want. Starting a new job. I do enjoy it. I'm not as stressed anymore. Getting paid, better benefits, better 401k, matching, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, back to this video. So it's building up itself back up. I'm hoping that Kanshi is willing to return back to it, especially with the new fan base coming back. I am still a big time player, slowly getting stronger, building up gems. As you can see, 11.06 billion, not as much as I'd like to have. I'd like to have like 50 billion. But beggars can't be choosers. Anyway, I'm summoning this as something to do for the background. Still don't have a Colossal. Very fun. I'd like for Kanshi to at least finish the game. There's all sorts of stuff over here. See, he stopped at 16. 16, so we still got 17. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. And then there's all this space back here for him. I'd like him to come back and finish the game. At the very least, if he wants to be done after he adds in all the new areas and all that other stuff, then fine. That's great. But he should not just be abandoning it. I mean, good lord. Look at all this. He can sit there and blame us if he wants to, whatever, fine. But at the end of the day, there were a lot of helpful suggestions. I know there was a lot of complaining. And those players need to chill out with the complaints on the progression of the game when it was big, still slowly coming back. But there are still some diehards that just want to see the game grow. And I am one of them. I don't expect miracles overnight. But if somebody could tag Kanshi, they know his YouTube stuff. I mean, I'm pretty lazy. I'm not gonna look it up. I got 3 kids and all this other stuff that I'm working on, so I just like him to come back. And honestly, there does not have to be an update every week. That's too much. Honestly, it should have been an update every 2 weeks to like a month. If you would have focused on just a big update every month and then just fixes every 2 weeks, that'd be perfect. That would work beautifully, and the team would have been so overwhelmed they would have had time to discuss strategies and focusing on other stuff. So, it'd be nice to get some friends back in here too. Other big names, like, obviously I'm not going to mention them, but I don't need to be dragged into all this. This is a game that's good enough to where it's on its own, without leadership or devs or whatever begging people to come back. It itself is coming back. It's players wanting it to come to build and come back from the ashes. it's a very real possibility. It can do it. The game wants to survive. The game wants to thrive. It wants its developers to come back. They did too good of a job. They put too much work into the game for it to just be abandoned the way it has. It's owed respect. The game needs to be respected. And it can be a lot bigger. I'm not trying to beg. I'm just trying to get Kanshi and Scandev and everyone else who worked on the game to see that it's worth more. They don't owe it to us, the players. They owe it to the game they created. This thing wants to live. It wants to keep being worked on. It wants to be thought of. It needs it. Lord. Come on. Really? That's cool. Alright, I'm gonna have to leave the game here real quick. Because it's being a little turd muncher. Alright. See, right now it's at 46. It's when I came in earlier, it was like 30 something again. And it just jumped up like 10 players. Pretty impressive. These are all players that just out of nowhere slowly are coming. It's a great game. Honestly, do some tweaking on the prices in the marketplace too. That would be helpful. The shards shouldn't be, the enchant shards should not be as expensive as they are. I mean, that's insane. That's crazy. And we can go ahead and stop at the enchant table, see if I got anything here. I got 14 anyway. 50 shards should not be 700. 100 shards should not be 1300. 200 shards and like a chance of like a huge or whatever should not be 2400. Skip enchant's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's 100. I don't have a problem dropping that on that. But there's things that they can do to the game to get people to come back. It's very possible. They just have to want it. It really is a shame. What is that? Oh, look at that! A piece of candy. Very nice. Very nice. Stay right there. Alright, well, screw it. Let's put one on there. And it's a coin. Of course, why wouldn't it be a coin? Like I said, the game wants to survive. Yeah, I'm not getting a huge, I don't care. I think, I mean, look at this, over here, right? This is, it takes a minute. It has to, it's like a separate thing that's part of it. It's crazy. Anyway, I mean, they have a whole trading thing in here, a whole marketplace, which is crazy, by the way. Yes. I have all this for people to put their crap in so people can sell. Then, the booth shop, they could have added something, they could have added that. This is also something that could happen, because clearly, look at this. It's meant to be there. There's something that can be there that they can put in. Also, summoning place, a summoning altar thing in here. Should add another summoning thing for avatars, and it should have every. It would be successful if it had every single avatar of every single rank, every rarity that's ever been created. Put it in there. And have it be like 100,000 gems per summon. That would be crazy, dude. That would be phenomenal. It would be. I just want this game to be in the top 50 at least. Top 50. No, top 20 even. It would be pretty good. Top 20. I think it could be number one if they really wanted it to be. I mean, they would have to put a lot of work into this. But it deserves its time. It deserves more than to be disrespected. I'm trying to get up to 12 potions here saved. I still got to do 4 more. 4 more. Now, you know what? Why don't we just do... We're going to go do something else. We're going to do this. And we're going to do this. I have a chance at Aetherian Knights, Abyss Knight, and a chest here. I'd like to get the chest. That'd be crazy. Alright, come on. I got a good drop of potion. I got a nice chunk of the drop of potions on. I'd like to get the mystery chest. That'd be crazy. I've only gotten 1 to drop. No. Yes, I've gotten 1 to drop, and I've been trading 1. I can't remember how many tickets I paid for. It was like 200. Now it's like 300 tickets for it. I also got a bunch of gems and enchant stones. Enchant stones. I thought about posting on his but on his YouTube page, but he needs more than just 1 player. He needs a lot of people to try to convince him that he needs to come back to this game. An update every month. 1. First update should be another area, right? Put another area in. New pets, obviously. I mean, that's kind of part of it. Really, it just is. New avatars, right? And some bugs. That should be the first one. Also, if he could, put in the all avatars in existence into the like a deluxe summon or ultimate summon, ultimate summoning for avatars, like its own thing. It'd be way more expensive, so it'd have people, a lot more people. The cost of the value of gems would go. I mean, obviously, there's certain situations like the current reward avatar for the little area over there for ranking and stuff wouldn't be part of it. I mean, that's obvious. That's a separate reward. Not until after they replaced it with something different. Then it can be part of that. Like I said, there's tons of ideas. There's another good idea for it would be you can change the passive stat for Evos. For Evo Huges, Evo Colossals, and it would take enchant stuff cards. I think for every one should be like 200 enchant shards per pop. And it would just be, that would be per thing, per passive, that you would change. If you want to do both, then it would have to be 400. And it would be twice the cost, because you're changing both at the same time. It's just the way she rolls. But yeah, those are my ideas for a game that deserves more. It's too big. It's too big for a game to let die. Jesus. Forgot one. A few more minutes for this video, I think. I know I spend large chunks without uploading videos and stuff, and I'm sorry for that, but I'm trying to do my best. I can't sink all my time into just that, especially the fact that I'm not making money off of it. I don't have enough views where it's generating revenue, so at this point right now it's slow, and it's probably gonna always be on. Alright. I like to work, so that's kind of my thing. I still enjoy doing that. Even for a system that uses us, manipulates us, steals from us. For me, it's keeping busy. I like to stay busy. Yes. Nothing of... Oh, look at that, I got something. Yes. It's 9. Let's see what we got here. We got 8 minutes left. Let's do a normal challenge, right? That's 20. We got 8 minutes. I can easily cover that. Super easy. Easy peasy. It's only 20, so... it's fine. Let's see, what else should we talk about here? I wish they would have made it easier to get Huges too, like more ways to get it, to get them, to drive down the price of the Huges. Because I mean, yeah, they sometimes pop up with the random pet that shows up every 5 minutes, as long as you get rid of the previous one before that 5-minute marker. Drop rates for it's not great, so. I mean, yeah, it makes a fair game for everyone to get one. Possibly if any of them are oh, dealing with all sorts of stuff. heavily working out too here soon. Starting tonight, actually. Thankfully, I'm not at my old workplace anymore because the stress was angry. But they messed up. They're having a hard time keeping people, and they lost a big-time customer. Not like for really mess-ups, more or less. It's because the company created its own. It created its own giant factory, more or less, for the things that they were having other people make for them. So that way they can kind of save a lot more money. It's just kind of a way of the times, really. But that was like a huge source of income. I just know it's nice to be respected. I do have more respect here. It's less lying. I'm not gonna say that I work at right now. Ever. Because that's just kind of part of a business in America. It's just kind of what it is. This game was always a nice break from reality, you know? That and working out, it was nice. But, you know, I went and tried for the military and realized I couldn't handle mentally being away from my wife and kids. It's not the same as when I was 18, 19, because I had nobody. I had no wife, no kids. I'm not saying I didn't really have my parents, but a lot of mess-ups when I was younger, pushing them away and stuff. So it's just, you know, you make mistakes when you're younger. And you gotta deal with the consequences of your actions. That's part of growing up. But I couldn't handle it. I could not handle being away from my wife and kids. Never got my BHA, and I was too afraid of being stuck there. Without them, longer. Because of the fact that I never got any of them. Not a dime, none of the basic house, basic house, whatever. Frustrating. But that portion of my life is over, and I got to go and give it a try, and it didn't work, and that's whatever. It's fine. What are you gonna do? Come on. Come on. You got it. Come on. There you go. Look at you. Doing stuff on your own, son. That's nice. There should be another one, unless somebody else is actually getting them. There. Let's go ahead and do a hatcheroo. I guess this video's gonna be longer. Whatever. Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and fly back to, where are you? Right, area 11. So we're gonna convert a ton of them, right? So we're gonna go ahead and convert this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, because I have too many of them. Look at this. You see this crap? You see how many of these I have? My god. I get a lot of these when somebody did. It's absolutely bonkers. And this I just got from drops, more or less. Keep 3 of them exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at this. Oh my god. Yep. And we're gonna get rid of 4 of those. Yes. Outstanding. And honestly, it clears room for better stuff. Better, more rare stuff. Yes. Yes. Alright, let's do challenges. Let's see here. If anybody goes in there, I will help them. But because they have an age restriction on here now because people are creepy and suck. Ooh, I have a pop left. I forgot about that. Oh. Exactly one pop. And it's a Mr. Pibbs Zero Sugar. No, I'm not being sponsored by them. At all. I'm not being sponsored by anyone other than myself. Yeah, I'm just waiting for my speaker to finish charging here. Very good. I'm hoping for a key. Give me a key or a mystery chest. I can't get mystery chest to drop it all. It's like 0.0000001. I swear to God, that's got to be the drop rate for that. Because it's absolute bonkers. 1, 2. Let's see here. How many more world bosses do I have? I think 1. I have to do 1 more? I do. Because then when I do it, it'll be another 6 hours of drop rate potions. Because I'm kind of wasting them. Not gonna lie, I've not been using them. 1. Yeah. Outstanding. American way. Okay. Oh yeah, I should probably go through this one before I start dealing with that. Oh, there it is. Basic. Oh yeah, I still gotta get another one of these. Comet. It's a comet. Alright. Challenges. Turn this off, because otherwise it's annoying. Another basic. I would like to have a better drop rate though, because it kind of sucks having to use these potions. I'm always gonna have to use potions because it's free boosters. I mean, why wouldn't I? That's insane not to use those. I still haven't gotten the best of the best boosters yet. Relics. Best of the best relics. Still don't. Never going to probably. It takes a lot. Well, it's not true. I'll probably eventually have it. I mean, I'm pretty close. I'd like to get the drop rate one first. Or the power. It's like another 10%. It's not great, but it could be a lot worse. Let's go ahead and do this. Do a couple of those. Alright, I'm gonna stop taking randomness and ADHD madness. Thank you for you want to support my channel, not ask for money. None of that. I am gonna ask for like a follow if possible. And a definitely like. Look at this video, please. KANSHY.